After I gave birth, he was like, oh my gosh, if I lost you and I, went to the park with our 3 kids, I mean, think of the ladies I could. This is a horrible thing to say.
Are Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds Hollywood's perfect couple, or is it all just a well-crafted performance? On the surface, they seem unstoppable, Hollywood's golden pair, with their picture-perfect family and playful social media banter. But what if the cracks are deeper than anyone realized? While they've built an image as the ultimate power couple, some believe their constant trolling and carefully staged public moments are nothing more than a facade. And recently, a storm of rumors and controversies has cast serious doubt on just how real their relationship truly is. From shady interactions on set to suspicious social media moves, the question is no longer if something's wrong, but how much of it has been hidden from the public eye. For years, Blake and Ryan have been Hollywood's dream couple, always witty, effortlessly charming, and seemingly untouchable. They've made a brand out of trolling each other online, turning every anniversary or interview into a headline-worthy joke. To outsiders, it all seems perfect. But behind the playful exchanges, cracks in the foundation started showing. Some began to question whether their endless jokes were more than just good fun. What if they were hiding something? The same jokes that once seemed cute began feeling calculated, performative even. And soon, the once perfect image began to unravel.
It's a bit of a tough adjustment in our house, but it's good. I mean, I have 2 other daughters, so my oldest is very into the baby, but my middle child, not so much. But we're thinking of keeping her.
Does she play with her? What does she think?
Well, she sort of pretends to play with her. So in the beginning, our oldest is loving on her, and she's very maternal, and then our middle daughter is just keeps away from her.
Blake and Ryan's relationship has always been wrapped in humor. Almost too much humor. While most celebrity couples keep their private lives under wraps, Blake and Ryan turned theirs into a public spectacle. Every Instagram post, every red carpet interaction, every interview was carefully crafted to fit their quirky perfect couple narrative. But as time went on, what once felt genuine started looking more like a performance. Ryan, in particular, is known for his quick wit and endless jokes, rarely breaking character, even when it comes to serious topics. His go-to strategy? Make a joke, deflect attention, and keep the perfect image intact. Blake, on the other hand, tried to match his energy, but often found herself at the center of awkward moments that backfired spectacularly. Their public appearances began to feel less like spontaneous moments and more like carefully rehearsed scripts. Fans noticed. Some pointed out that their interactions seemed off, as if the couple was trying a little too hard to convince the world they were madly in love. And then came the drama on the set of It Ends With Us, drama that no amount of witty banter could cover up.
Someone asked me recently why this particular case has seized the world. It was just a perfect act of evil that was almost executed in broad daylight. The press was complicit. They almost got it done.
Everything took a darker turn when Blake Lively's involvement with It Ends With Us sparked rumors that refused to die down. At the center of the storm was co-star and director Justin Baldoni. What started as a professional relationship became tabloid fuel, with whispers of behind-the-scenes tension and uncomfortable chemistry. Fans and media outlets were quick to speculate that something deeper was going on between the two, especially after the infamous leaked messages during the filming process. Blake's friendly banter with Justin blurred the lines between acting and reality, raising eyebrows everywhere. Things escalated further when Justin's lawsuit exposed personal conversations that many found too personal.
If you look at the full complaint, there are texts between them that go on and on about their connection and how he really likes her. He loves this version of her, but he loves the other version of her too. At 11 o'clock at night, and I'm telling you, it's felt flirty to me. Yeah. I'm I don't generally text with other men, even men I work with at 11 o'clock at night, unless there's breaking news. It's my executive producer, and I'm like, I need to get on a plane.
Right.
And it's not how I love this version of you.
And it wasn't just the fans who noticed. Ryan Reynolds, who was usually quick to crack a joke about Blake's on-screen romances, stayed unusually quiet when it came to Justin Baldoni. The silence was deafening and only added fuel to the fire. Suddenly, the couple's carefully curated image started unraveling, and for the first time, the cracks were visible to everyone. But the real question was, how much of it was an innocent misunderstanding? And how much was Blake and Justin stepping into dangerous territory? As rumors swirled, fans couldn't help but analyze every move Blake and Ryan made. Social media exploded with theories, dissecting every interaction and cryptic comment. The infamous Instagram post where a fan asked Blake about divorce rumors only made things worse. Blake's response? A simple, haha, they wish, with a laughing emoji. But that wasn't enough to kill the speculation. In fact, it had the opposite effect. Suddenly, every post, every public appearance, and every red carpet moment became ammunition for fan theories. Were they really as happy as they seemed, or was this just another layer of their performance? The media jumped on the bandwagon, publishing headlines that blurred the line between fact and fiction. Paparazzi photos of Blake looking distant fueled speculation, while Ryan's cryptic social media comments only added more mystery. The couple's reputation as Hollywood's most relatable pair was now under fire, with fans questioning if they'd been fooled all along. What was once seen as playful banter was now being re-examined through a much more skeptical lens. And as the pressure mounted, it became clear that this wasn't just another harmless rumor. It was something bigger, something that could crack the foundation they'd spent years building.
This person is not an honest broker. I believe her less than ever. I actually disbelieve her fully now.
For all his quick wit and charm, Ryan Reynolds has long been rumored to carry a heavy dose of insecurity, something that's followed him from his past relationships into his marriage with Blake. TJ Miller, who worked closely with Ryan on Deadpool, once called him an insecure dude despite his friendly persona. And it's not just TJ who noticed. Ryan's previous marriage to Scarlett Johansson also raised questions. In a rare interview, Scarlett hinted at the challenges of being with another actor, saying, "When two people's careers are going at the same rate, it can get competitive. It takes real understanding to make it work." While she didn't mention Ryan by name, many believed the comment was aimed at him. Ryan's alleged insecurity wasn't just about career success. Fans began to pick up on how he reacted to Blake's love interests in her films. Whenever Blake worked with male co-stars, Ryan would joke, sometimes awkwardly, about her on-screen romances. But when it came to Justin Baldoni, total silence. And that silence spoke volumes. Some speculated that Ryan's usual jokes were a way to mask deeper fears of losing control over the perfect image he and Blake had worked so hard to create. Suddenly, even the lighthearted moments felt loaded with hidden meaning. Was it all part of a larger pattern? It wasn't long before the cracks in their carefully constructed facade started showing more than ever before.
And weirdly, 1 hour later, I had our pitch with Kevin Feige and all the Marvel people, and Sean and I were going to tell them that we're going to punt for a year or two and come back to this later when we all have like a clearer head and stuff. So on that Zoom with those guys, we just pivoted and literally made up out of thin air the story of Deadpool and Wolverine, which is actually what we ended up. Sometimes when you're just so full of and you go with it, you end up actually kind of hitting the bullseye.
Blake and Ryan's relationship has always thrived on public trolling, but at some point, fans began asking, how much of it is really a joke? What started as playful banter slowly took on a darker tone, especially when their jokes consistently revolved around divorce, cheating, and hidden secrets. Take, for example, Blake's infamous Instagram post where she wished John Legend, not Ryan, the best man I know. Sure, it was meant to be funny, but it left many wondering if there was more to the joke. And Ryan wasn't innocent either. He once responded to divorce rumors by saying he could use some me time, blurring the line between sarcasm and reality. These jokes weren't just one-off moments. They became a pattern. Time and again, Blake and Ryan played into the idea that their relationship was on shaky ground. And while it may have seemed harmless, it only fueled speculation that something deeper was brewing beneath the surface. Even TJ Miller's comment about Ryan being insecure seemed to fit perfectly with these moments. It made people wonder, was the couple's nonstop trolling just a defense mechanism? A way to cover up cracks in their marriage before the public could spot them? By the time the It Ends With Us drama surfaced, the playful trolling had taken on a more serious edge. Fans began to question every public appearance and social media post, piecing together what they believed was a much bigger story. Were Blake and Ryan really the picture-perfect couple they wanted the world to see, or had their jokes been revealing the truth all along? So, what's the real story behind Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds? Are they Hollywood's most relatable couple, Or is it all just a carefully curated illusion? While their public banter and endless trolling have made them fan favorites, the cracks in their perfect facade suggest there's more to the story than meets the eye. Behind the jokes and social media posts lies a question we may never fully answer. Are these just harmless pranks, or are they masking something deeper? One thing's for sure, Blake and Ryan know how to keep us guessing. And with recent developments, it seems like this story is far from over. But what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know. Is this Hollywood's most elaborate act, or have Blake and Ryan simply taken their humor a little too far? All right, show's over. Hungry for more twists? You know where to find us. Keep that popcorn hot, we'll handle the drama. Want to catch the next showdown in real time? Hit subscribe and buckle up.